Hi, I am Samantha, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. Before I start my topic today, I will ask that you help me build this channel. I hope this channel is informative. I hope it gives some insight, to keep this going. Cash app me. I'll send you my Cash app link. Cash app me anything from $1 to $2, because like I said, I want to keep this channel going, and I want to subscribe so that you subscribe so that I can go ahead and start doing live talks. That's my main goal. Okay, today I'm going to talk to you about credit scams. And a lot of people that I see that went with credit acceptance, their credit was low, and they needed a car. Well, that is unacceptable. When I was going through a divorce, I thought my credit was bad. I didn't check my credit. And that's another thing that I regret. I think if I had checked my credit and went with somebody else, the money that I put down and the money that I invested in that car, I could have got something better. And my odds would have been a lot better. So today, I want to talk to you about credit scams. Now, I've been in this business a long time, and I have seen credit scams from here to I don't know what. People, believe it or not, some people do credit repair on their cell phone. A lot of folks don't want to believe that, but they do. They do credit repair on their cell phones. I knew a girl that was, she was telling people to get cell phones on their line, then take them to Atlanta, go get them set in, and then I asked her one day, I said, well, what about the bill? They got to pay for the phone and they got to pay for the line. Oh, you just suspend the line for 2 years, you still gonna have to pay that phone back. And Verizon caught heed to it. A lot of others caught heed to it. So they're doing something, they did something to stop that. But anyway, if it's too good to be true, or 9 times out of 10, it is too good to be true. So I want to tell you some things out while I'm out here in this southern heat, to tell you what you could do to, kind of do some things for yourself. First of all, pull your own credit. Don't sit here and let somebody tell you your credit's bad. Pull your own credit. Know your credit score. If your credit score is below 500, you getting a new car is not going to happen. If you need a car, I understand it, but you're going to end up with people like Credit Acceptance or Bridgecrest that charges high interest rates, and they, Bridgecrest is pretty good that I've heard. But anyway, they're going to charge high interest notes, and there's some fees all the way around it. So you may want to, just check your credit score. Another thing, when you pull your credit score, you can go to freecreditreport.com. A lot of that stuff that still maybe on your credit when you was in high school, you're 20, you're 30 now, you can have that removed. Bad utility bills, you can have that removed. Collections, you can have that removed. So, nowadays a lot of collection companies do not put on your credit repair on your credit, because they know that if you see it, that can be removed. So don't, check your credit. A lot of times, a lot of people tell you, well, you know what, we can put these traits on your line. Traits are expensive. They come anywhere. I've seen them from $1,000 a trait to $2,000 a trait. One girl charged $4,500 for 3 traits. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money just to get your credit. But here's the drawback. If that person stopped paying, or if they died or whatever, then, your credit can be worse than ever. Second of all, you don't want to sell your credit, because see, stuff happening, you don't know these people, and then people can get access in the strangest way to your credit if they are an authorized user, and then they can use your credit up and mess you up. Third is that bankruptcy. I always talk about bankruptcy, but you may not have to qualify for bankruptcy. A lot of people don't know that you can sue the creditor, or you can sue the credit reporting agency. You can't sue Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian if they fail to fix your credit. But here's the point. They have to try. You have to give them notice in order for them to fix your credit. So that usually helps. A second thing is this right here. If you're going through a credit reporting agency, a lot of them, reputable that I know of, they tell you, this is what we're going to do in 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. What the goal is. They just don't give you something and tell you, like, for $500, I'm going to give you this app and let you build up your credit. No. Real good credit at reporting agencies pull your credit. They talk it over with you. They discuss things that could be removed. They work on the things that can be removed, and then they help you build your credit. They help you with your credit cards and all of that. When you get to know that they become like this, and they help you step by step. Somebody giving you an app or somebody telling you what you need to do just so you can do it, but they charging you. That's a scam. I consider that a scam. You know, I'm gonna tell you this. The best way to be on top of that is to know your credit. It's just like knowing your body or knowing something else. You have to be able to know when to pull your credit, get credit alerts, you know, check your name, make sure your name is right. Like with right now, I'm dealing with a battle with Equifax. I found out that I had an account in my maiden name and in my married name. They had a Nashville number. I had different names, different addresses. So I am part of the breach, but they didn't fix it. So I had to do what I had to do. You know, I'm taking them to court now. And now that I'm taking them to court, they're removing stuff off my credit, you know. But you have to be conscious of your credit. One thing about me is when I talk to somebody about lawsuits involving credit issue, I make them get their old trusty notebook and pen, and we talk about things that they need to do, that they could do where they don't have to pay anybody to remove stuff off their credit, to build their credit. And then if the creditor don't want to act, then we go into that aspect. We talk about suing somebody that's not part of a bankruptcy, that's part of a civil litigation. So those are things that's most important that you have to look at. Don't be so quick. If you're so quick to give your money to somebody thinking that it's a quick fix, 9 times out of 10, you're going to become part of a scam or rip off. And then you're going to get mad. You know, people who have, like I said, people who do credit repairs and stuff, they have a goal. They just don't set you out there and tell you this to help you rebuild your credit when they know that there's things on your credit that will have to be removed to help build your credit. Things that have to be monitoring your credit. So I hope these things are very, very important to you, your credit, because nowadays people think that back in the day, you could get a good job and then have to have good credit. Now, today, you have to have good credit. You have to have, it's involving your health insurance. It involves your life insurance, your job, everyday things that you don't think that they pull your credit for everything. Everything. And see, that's why it is so important now. Back in the day, I mean, there's some things that people used to do back in the day. Change one digit on your social security card and have and use that. Use a dead person. They used to do a lot of stuff back in the 70s and 80s. They used to do a lot of things, and now you can't do that. Now you cannot do that. That's illegal. You can go to jail for that. But back in the day, that's how people did things. They manipulated things. But now today, sophistication, you can't do that. You got to deal with your own credit. I've had somebody that tried to use my social as another name. I caught it. So I'm so glad that I was able to help you. And don't forget, man, hook me up on that Cash App. You know, if you like the channel, you know, hook me up with the Cash App. I appreciate it because you know what? I don't come to you as a big professional, even though I work professional and I try to do professional. I try to be as honest as I can. You know, I don't want to sit here and get somebody's money and I can't do it, or, you know, play games with them. My thing is to see results. I like to see results. I like to see the positive results. I like to see when somebody say, you know what, I settled my case, or you know what, they removed it off there, or better yet, I got this taken care of. That's my goal. You know, I mean, you know, anybody can take your money, anybody. But when you want some good quality work, and I'm gonna tell you something, if you plan on getting your credit right, you gonna pay somebody. Please, I don't think that most all of the things that I say are free. No, no. When you want good work, you're gonna pay for it. But when you start paying somebody some money, over 1,000, you need to ask them, okay, what am I getting? Can you put this in writing? Okay, send me the terms and conditions of this contract. I send all my clients there. I let them know. I sure do. I let them know. If you start talking crazy and telling me I'm submitting this, no, I want to do this. I had a client, I had a lady, I was about to do a civil rights case for it, but her daughter was pending a criminal thing, and on the memorandum versus Arizona, they says that a police cannot question you, cannot ask you no questions unless they reading you your Miranda rights, and they explain to you that, and they ask you, do you understand? Then they can ask you basic questions. Well, I was trying to show that the police had did more wrong than her daughter. Even though her daughter did do wrong, I was trying to show that the police did wrong other than her daughter. She got mad at me and started telling me, no, this ain't the way it happened. Wait a minute now. I'm showing that the police did wrong, not your daughter. No, no, I want you to put in there all of this and put my name in it because I was there. Okay, so I did it, and I terminated my services. Why? Because normally when I do that, and then they go to court and the judge fusses at them, they want to call and fuss at me or cuss me out. See, I don't want to be a part of that. My thing is that the difference between me and somebody else is that I sit, if I'm curious about something, I go ask one of my friends who's an attorney, okay, I got this situation going, and this is how I was supposed to take it. Then they'll tell me something, and then I'll do it. But see, when I have somebody that's pro se that don't know what they doing, they already, she's suing the officers in what is it, in small claims court, huh? They don't even have jurisdiction. When you start doing stuff like that, then that's when I bag off. So my thing is that I'm not here to get some quick money. I'm here to see results. I'm here for results. I'm here on a mission. That's what I'm here for. So when people come to me and they tell me about their credit, I tell them, get a notebook, write this down, follow up, whoever you talk to, follow up, call them, make sure, ask them what they want, get your questions in together, because like I said, this is your case. This is not theirs, this is not mine, this is your case. And how you prevail depends on how you handle your case. I thank you so much, and I'm going to include my Cash App on this one, okay? And I thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the sounds of the South. I got my hummingbirds out here, and they just flying around. But I hope you enjoyed, okay? Thank you so much.